Okay, wait. I got something.
You're good at this crap.
I got something.
You're good at this crap. You do it.
Come get your toes wet in the sand with us. We're going camping.
Can you tell by my walk? Can you hear it in my talk? I'm barely cool. I'm barely cool. Can't you see in my eyes? It should come as no surprise. I'm barely cool. I'm barely cool. The barely cool. The barely, barely cool. No, the barely cool. The barely, barely cool. Yeah, the barely cool. The barely, barely cool. No, the barely cool. Yeah.
That was better. Welcome back to the Barely Cool Podcast. My name is Ben Rowley. This is Judah Middle. This is Barely Cool
Judah Middle.
Podcast. That is Judah Middle.
I'm Judah Middle.
If you look in the background of your YouTube screen, you'll see Serenity.
Oh, that's peaceful.
Serenity,
That's
peacefulness,
That's
and
great.
love. We are camping. And this is Grundy Lake Provincial Park. Shout out Grundy Lake Provincial Park. This is our little private beach that our campsite and three other campsites back onto. And let me tell you, I love it.
It's nice.
It's a nice campsite.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it's a nice shaded alcove here. So if we're shaded in the camera, I don't give a rip. Deal with it.
That's the
We don't
price
care about
you
lighting
pay.
here at Barely Cool.
Well, a little bit we do.
A little bit we do, but not enough that we would go into a sunnier area.
No, it's the price you got to pay for this level of serenity and calm and beauty and
Amen.
nature and gorgeous and
It's so fun putting my foot inside the sand.
that's what I'm doing.
Wow. So if you're watching this podcast right now, I would urge you watch it outside.
Go find some sand.
Go find some sand or just anything. Just touch your feet to the earth.
Yeah.
Ground yourself in the earth. Ground the charges. All the negative energy that you're feeling just needs to ground into Mother Earth. So take off your shoes and your socks.
Yeah.
Take a picture of them. Sorry, wrong podcast. Go outside and step onto earth, not onto concrete or onto other man-made substances and objects. Step onto grass, dirt,
Moon sand. No, it's man-made.
That's
Do you remember moon
sand.
sand?
I do remember moon sand.
Moon sand.
I'm actually in the middle of my instruction thing.
Okay.
Sand, dirt, perhaps grass,
Rock.
a gravel even.
Well,
Not a man-made gravel.
yeah, most gravel I think is like man-made.
Okay, perhaps some rocks. Dirt.
Loam.
Loam.
Not enough loam.
Not a lot of loam. Gunk and stuff in a swamp,
Yeah,
maybe.
if you can find some gunk. Bog. Mire.
Yeah. Muck even. Muck. And just, go there. Find yourself there and just feel all that negative energy you've been carrying around to the ground. Ground hard. It's like when you're feeling some static cling and you ground the charge on something so you don't zap off the metal thing in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, you were saying moon sand. Now that you're outside.
You gotta ground yourself so you don't zap. That's what I call it when I snap at work at my boss for
Not letting you go touch grass for a little bit.
Not even. He just asked, hey, are those deliverables coming? And I snap at him because I haven't grounded in a while. I've zapped.
You zapped?
Yeah, because I haven't.
Sorry, I just zapped.
I haven't grounded my
Sorry, I
electricity.
just zapped. I haven't grounded in a while.
Yeah.
I haven't grounded in a while,
I
so
have
I just
a copper
zapped a little
wire
bit.
with tape, like electrical tape.
That you wrap around your arms and legs?
Metal tape on my bed.
Standard
so I can
practice.
Ground my bed.
Standard practice.
Goes through
If
my
you're not doing...
eavesdropping.
If you're not coppering, then what are you doing?
I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
You got to start coppering.
There's
it's the
energy
next best thing.
in the earth, and you can access it via
coppering.
Copper speaker cable ripped out of your neighbor's high def system.
Yep. It doesn't matter where you get the copper as long as you're coppering.
Yes.
Can
we go back to the pictures thing? Pictures of the feet. What's up with that? Are you okay? Is that something that you
I
like,
don't know
or-
what you're referring to.
You don't want to be real with me?
You want to go back and look at it?
I want to go back and...
No, I just got mixed up about what podcast I was on.
Oh, you thought this was like the other one that we do?
I did the other one that we do, yeah.
That's like way more...
Way weirder and kind of grosser.
Way more kind of into that kind
I want to see these bad boys. Just a sneak peek. Go check out
Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon.
Where we do the podcast naked.
Dude. We can do that right now. It's frick YouTube's things.
YouTube.
What are the ones where you're allowed full nudity streaming
Hello,
platforms?
YouTubes.
Is it Kick? What's the one that you can go full naked on?
So Kick has... When Kick started, I think their whole thing was like, we don't have terms of service.
Right.
Like Twitch does.
Right. And then they realized that was a bad idea.
I think they've rescinded a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think you can be naked on there even.
No, eh?
Maybe you can. I don't know.
Is there any streaming platform in the world where you can be naked on it?
Yeah, but they're for pornography.
Oh.
Yeah.
Frick. Okay,
Yeah.
what about like normal streaming platforms that aren't for pornography that you can also be naked on?
I think as soon as nudity is there, it most...
We're not committing sexual acts. We're just naked.
I know. Tell that to George W. making the rules.
Damn George W.
He's the one who decided all that. Now watch this drive.
Now watch this drive. We gotta cure these terrorist killers. Yeah, you can see this podcast, guys. It's a little laid back.
Yeah, because we're chill, not because there's a group of 5 to 6 30-year-olds.
Yeah, I don't want to
around
get
the
too. I don't want to
corner.
get too loud, too rowdy.
Yeah,
Because I'm afraid that this group of 30-year-olds will go, "What's going on over there?
Yeah,
You guys doing a podcast?"
that's so fun.
And then they'll
oh my
swim.
gosh, me and my friend did a podcast for a little bit, but they are.
Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want them to swim
White.
over here and really hit us with
So
some cringy white behavior.
Talking about wine.
Oh, me and my friend did one. It was about different wines. We would taste wine, but then we got too drunk and we forgot to
And then
edit it.
We started to say stuff that we like didn't mean, but you know, when it happens, it happens.
But it's so. I'm so glad that you guys are doing this podcast. How long have you been doing this podcast? How many listeners do you have?
See, okay, can I be real?
Tens.
Those two questions in conjunction are awful for me.
I hate those questions.
So someone goes, "How
Well,
many?"
everyone goes
podcast?
right for that. Oh, you've been doing a podcast? How many listeners you got?
I don't even care about how many listeners. It's both together
Fair.
that feel bad. How many listeners? I say, like dozens.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
It's when they go, "Oh, how long you been doing it?
Like 4 years.
What episode you on?" We're on
270.
Yeah, 270. And they go, "Oh, and you release an episode every week?" And I go, "Yeah." And they go, "That's awesome. How many listeners you got?" Dozens. And they start doing the math in their head of how many weeks 270 is, and then they start going, "Oh, nothing's clicked for the general audience in this many years. These guys are unfunny white trash. They're trash to me."
Which I'm fine to be.
I'm fine to be it. I'm fine to be it for sure.
As long as I'm not doing a podcast about wine.
we could though.
You a wine guy?
No.
Neither am I at all. I think it tastes like dirt.
I've liked some that I've had, but I would never. First off, I don't know the difference between anything.
You can't tell the difference between a Pinot Noir and a Pinot Grigio or whatever.
Well, I believe a Pinot Noir is a red. I thought. Is it not? Pinot Grigio is definitely a white.
I can't tell you. I have
See,
no
but that's
idea.
what I mean.
Yeah.
If someone goes, here's a statement I've heard a lot. Not a lot, but
Do you
a
know
couple
what wines
times.
pair well with things?
Yeah, that's easy.
Oh, do you do?
It's just color.
Is it?
Yeah.
In what way?
So
Explain it to me.
Chicken and fish is white. Red meat is red.
Holy
almost
frig.
always.
Is that like the thing in
that's
in
the
the culinary
general
industry?
rule. You can break that rule. It's kind of like Picasso. You know, he breaks the rules of like realism to get funky with it. I think you can break that rule but the baseline like entry level that's an easy, safe place to
White.
be. Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, I wouldn't steer past that.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for enhancing my wine understanding.
That's
that
what
I
I've
will
known.
never use because
No.
I'll never pair a wine
No.
with a thing.
No.
I don't drink alcohol. I'm better than you. All right, let's continue on with the podcast.
I want to keep talking about wine now. We've dove in, and now I'm talking wine.
So now are we going to unlock all of this useless wine knowledge
Yeah.
that you carry around on a daily basis?
No, I'm trying to speak to allegory and statement because this is a podcast after all.
Okay.
You don't want me to tell stories on this podcast?
No, tell the story. Go ahead and tell
Well, I
the
was just
story.
going to say that I feel like you don't want to hear the story now.
No, I want to hear the story.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell it.
I've told people, don't fall asleep.
Sorry, I'm awake.
I've told people in the past that I don't.
I'm just resting my eyes.
Okay.
No, tell it. Keep going.
Yeah, I will. I won't even look at you. I've told people in the past that I don't like wine. And then normally the people, well, it's now you're snoring.
Sorry, go ahead.
I've told people that I
can't even keep going. Go
I've
tell
told
your
people
story.
that I don't like
Go tell it.
wine.
You told me you don't like wine?
Yeah, and I've had this in response where they go, "Oh, what have you had? What have you had?" And
Yeah.
I've gone, well, one time I bought a bottle of Australian wine.
And you drank it all by yourself in your apartment like a loser?
No.
Okay, that's good. I'm
No.
glad that's not the end of the story.
But I didn't know what I bought. I just went, this label looks cool.
Okay.
And then normally the response is, "Oh, you got to try insert wine."
Yeah,
here."
insert random
Yeah.
wine here. Yeah.
You ever have a Cap Sav? Because Cap Sav's so great. A little Cap Sav.
I haven't had a Cap Sav. I'm not really interested in having a Cap Sav.
Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon.
Pinot Gris. You never have Pinot Gris? And I'm just like, I don't know what that.
Isn't it just grapes? All of it's grapes.
It is all grapes. I think it's honestly 100% dependent on type of grape, type of squish,
Age?
and then how they ferment. Like if it's in a barrel, or like what the age and sort of fermentation process is.
So like whiskey kind of as well.
Yes. Yeah, whiskey's a little bit
different.
Different because
It's not grapes.
It's not just one thing necessarily.
Yeah.
Like I think.
Yeah, it's true. They do use different
like
stuff.
rye needs rye.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know all the. But yeah, wine is
fermentation is a weird thing.
Dude, it really is.
It's a weird process.
Really is.
The fact that we can just turn vegetables and fruits into alcohol if we just do stuff.
You
to
know
them,
what alcohol?
and then they get us all funny feeling.
Really want to try.
That's kind of odd.
Well, because it's poison.
It is technically poison.
Yeah, it's in a way that our body can sort of
Handle it
a little bit
until you get liver cancer.
Yeah.
Flashes across the screen. Liver cancer.
Do you think you'll
in
remember to
shiny
do that?
letters?
Think you'll remember
We'll
to
see.
do-
Probably
see.
not.
Probably not.
Liver cancer.
If we were cutting this episode more, probably we'd.
I would remember to do it,
we
but
probably
we're
won't.
not going to.
Unless you saw it, in which case, give us a comment saying "Good going,
Liver
guys."
cancer.
I
want it to be in like a rainbow font this time. Liver cancer.
Make this one really itty bitty.
Liver cancer.
Oh,
No, do a huge one on the screen.
yeah,
Liver
covering everything.
cancer. We should put a reminder, otherwise this whole thing.
This whole bit is pointless. You know what alcohol I do want to try? Don't put it on my knee. Don't.
Right here. Liver cancer.
Cut it out.
In green font. Thank you.
We're not gonna remember any of this. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna be editing this and we're gonna go, didn't we want to put something up? And we're gonna find the first one and go, oh yeah, wow, it's awesome we remembered that. We're not gonna remember the next. We're gonna skip past the 5 minutes of us doing a little bit there, rainbow. We're gonna forget all of that.
Liver cancer.
Have you heard of mead?
Mead?
Yeah.
Like the Pokemon?
No.
I have heard of
With
that
the
one.
alcohol.
No, I haven't heard of the
Doesn't
alcohol
it sounds
mead.
It sounds like middle age, doesn't it? Like a flagon of ale or a cup of mead.
It sounds kind of it sounds millennial to me, like millennial hipster. Well, you haven't tried mead?
Oh, it probably is because it's coming back.
Okay.
It's. I don't really know how this works at all
Okay.
because I thought the whole purpose or one of the main selling features of this thing was that it didn't do this, but it's honey.
Honey?
Yeah.
Isn't that just sugar in
Yeah.
its purest form?
But I mean, I thought honey didn't go bad. Isn't that the old thing?
I think, yeah. I think it's never beyond consumption.
So you're taking the honey, and you got to introduce a yeast to it, I guess.
Yeah.
And then the yeast eats the sugar, and that's what
Interesting.
does it, or
Interesting.
something.
And then it creates mead and it gets you drunk.
Yes, from what I've heard.
Interesting.
Apparently, there's a meadery not far from where we live.
A meadery?
Yeah, I pass the sign on the highway all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, Soaring Hawk Mead or something.
Okay, so mead's coming back then.
That's what I've heard. One of the Sprouse brothers.
It's got to
does
be.
mead.
Does mead?
He owns a mead company.
Okay. It's got to be tasty, I would imagine.
Well, that guy was going to come pee and then he saw us.
Oh, brutal.
That's really funny.
I think that guy was going to come piss in the forest, and then he went, holy frick, these guys are going to see me piss and talking to it and the mics that they have in the water. Well, we'll see if Mead makes a comeback. Is Mead on TikTok?
I'm sure Mead's on TikTok.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dylan Sprouse makes Mead. That's what I was going to say.
Dylan Sprouse from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck.
He owns a company called...
And Sweet Life of Zach and Cody X Hannah Montana.
Yes. And there was a That's So Raven crossover as well. And a Wizards of Waverly Race.
There was a Wizards of Waverly Place.
Wizards of Waverly Race? That's a different show.
No, that's a whole different show. We don't talk about that show.
Ugh. Dude, I love how serene this is.
I know, it's actually very incredibly relaxing.
I was very thrown off by that guy coming to pee.
Yeah, it's okay. He'll get over it. He's probably gonna go back and be like, "Hey, check out those dudes on the shoreline."
Part of me really wanted, like, in the moment, to just be like,
"No, you can.
Yeah, no. Come on,
please,
in.
right here.
No, please, by all means.
Wait, just have a go. Looks like the millennials are gone.
What? It does sound like they're gone. I don't hear anyone talking about wine.
Wow. Just us.
Just us.
Just us talking about wine. All right. So
we're done talking about alcohol.
That's all.
Funny juice.
That's the whole podcast.
Dude, that drives me up the wall.
What?
When like millennials try and like make alcohol like quirky.
Okay.
Like,
in what way?
This is my adult drink.
Oh yeah.
This is my giggle juice.
It's giggle juice.
Actually, we were driving up here and we passed a spot, and I was like, "What is that? This spot looks really cool." And it was a cannabis store, and the name of it was called Giggle Leaf. And I was like,
"That's fun."
She was like looking at it. She's like, "Oh, what is that? That looks like a fun restaurant." And I'm like, and then she was like, "Oh, it's cannabis." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's called Giggle Leaf."
yeah. I don't know how you quite missed that, but Giggle Leaf is fun. That's most of the cannabis stores like don't have a cool. It's like it's like Northern Leaf, and I'm like, shut the hell up. Who gives a rip about that?
Or it's like One Green.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, oh, okay.
And they're trying to make it look like a freaking Apple store in there, but for smoking drugs.
It's just a weed thing.
Smoking
but
reefer.
Giggle Leaf that's pretty funny.
I still think it's lame. It's too.
I think in the very niche category of weed shops that can even make me chuckle a little bit when I drive past them.
Giggle Leaf is better than...
It's fine than most of them.
Yeah, of course.
If I'm driving past that on the highway, I'm not going to go, Giggle Leaf! Yeah. But I'm going to go,
yeah.
Let's check that out. Nice Giggle Leaf.
It's better than like Canna Buddies.
Yes, exactly. That's dumb.
Yeah.
But Giggle Leaf.
Giggle Leaf's better.
Giggle Leaf gets me... Just makes me go.
Yeah. Do you think they're allowed to say... Like... I wonder, what's the legislation on it? Like, are they not allowed to say weed? Is that a thing? Because it's too reminiscent of, like, crime. Because like,
maybe they're not allowed to say weed. They can say cannabis.
I've never
obviously.
seen pot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you'd think like the store would just be like, we sell weed.
Yeah. Maybe they're not allowed. Maybe it's
not.
like maybe they consider it a derogatory term or something.
Yeah. Like they're like, we're doing this. If it's legal, it's going to be profesh, guys. Keep it above the belt. Keeping this above board.
Does alcohol
cannabis.
have a separate name that isn't lame, like Giggle Juice? Does it have a name that cool kids also call it? The cool kids are the ones who call weed cannabis weed.
I guess just brew.
Just brewskis.
Yeah.
Brewskis with the boys.
Brewskis is bad. I like a brew.
That's why I don't want those millennials to come over here and go,
you grab over to go brewskis. Brewskis is bad. Brews. Better.
Brews is okay.
Having a couple brews?
Brews is okay.
That sounds better to me. Brewskis is... That immediately evokes a person in my mind. Of the person saying it.
Jalen Belbeck. Me too.
I was going to explain in person, but...
Okay, explain your person.
Don't need to. You just did.
I did in one name.
Yeah. Yeah.
That guy's
sunburnt, farmer's tan.
Tall.
Pit vipers on.
Just
awkward.
Eyes you can get lost in.
So tall. Quirky, but in a way that works. And kind of just kind. Really kind.
No, kind.
And
just kind of like...
You're just like amazed that someone can love so much.
Sometimes when you're feeling a little sad, they they take your hair and put it behind your ear, and it's just
hey,
it's really gentle and tender, but also
it'll be okay.
Also firm.
I'm looking at his little lips. His lips are so little, but like in a cute way.
In a way that is yeah. I don't yearn for anything more. Yeah. We should go call him. I think I'm gonna go call him.
Can you get your phone and call him? No.
He's not gonna ever see this.
We shouldn't.
Unfortunately,
We shouldn't.
I hope you should see him. I hope you should see this. I hope you see this.
Please see this.
Please.
If you see this,
then all of my dreams.
give me a call.
We'll finally have.
And we can run away together and just look into the sunset, the three of us, holding hands, running wherever you say, because I'll follow you anywhere, man. I'll go anywhere with you.
Follow those eyes.
Okay, don't freak out. But there is a paddleboarder coming up behind us.
No way.
Yeah.
Freak out, please.
No.
They just want to get in the camera angle. They just want to get in the camera angle, that's all.
No.
I really don't want them to mess with our Serenity
Do you
vibe.
see them in the peripheral?
I haven't looked. I really hope.
They're coming up just behind you. Look at me. Look right at me.
Oh, yeah. I really hope they don't mess up our Serenity vibe.
I'm getting messed up.
Because you know what?
Freaked out.
They could just be going for the other campsites.
Yeah, I think so. I think they are, but I'm really.
Do you guys have
getting thrown off?
Do you guys have your
breathing exercises?
Yeah, are you still in your Serenity core? Are you still Serenity cored? Serenity pilled? Or is that what the kids
Peace
say?
pilled.
Are you still
self-actualizing pilled?
Yep. Are you still coppering?
You better be coppering.
Get on the coppering. Because don't let the people who just went behind and probably were like looking like,
yeah, what the heck is that?
This guy's got a camera on some
Gary,
mics or something.
Are they allowed to do that?
Oh, it's just it's one single person.
It's one person.
Oh no, there's two. They both hit the shore.
They hit the shore?
Yeah, they're in that campsite there. They're not looking at us anymore.
Oh, thank God.
They didn't ruin our Serenity vibe. Back to the Serenity vibe.
We're still Serenity.
Okay,
serene.
No one else is around. We're in isolated nature.
It's nice. We're back to
Let's take a breath. Let's
do a breathe.
Let's breathe in.
Do a breathe.
Breathe in. Breathe in goodness.
And breathe out the other stuff. Bad.
Bad.
Breathe out bad.
And accept
the world for as it is.
Accept the bad as bad, but a pathway to peace.
But let yourself take in the good. Because a lot of
the
people
good
don't allow themselves to take
gift.
in the good.
Take in the good as gift.
It's good as gift. Good
Let's try
as
it.
gift. Okay, here we go.
Yep, I definitely breathed in some good as gift there.
I think I breathed in bad by accident. I think I breathed in
You
your
breathed in
bad.
You breathed in my bad as I breathed it out?
I breathed in your bad a little bit. Can I just try and get it out for a sec?
Yeah, do it. No, Judah, breathe the bad out. You have to breathe the bad out. You have to breathe it out. It's okay. It's okay. Is the bad out? Is the bad out? It's out. It's out. It's out. It's out. You're good. Breathe some good in. Breathe some good in. Here. Waft it the good. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh, that feels so good.
Yeah. Now, all the while that was happening, your wife walked down,
And
stared at you,
watched us.
and walked away.
You see her little head shake as she left?
No, I didn't.
It was
Disapproving?
nice. No. It was not like
It wasn't
not
disapproving?
It was
Idiot.
it was this kind of that, but
Oh,
with
okay.
with a center core of love. Like,
Okay.
look at this lovable dimwit I married. All right. And then she just walked away. Like, kind of that. That's what I saw in her eyes, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
That's nice.
Should I go ask? Because I'm starting to worry that the lovable center
Yeah,
wasn't
you should
there.
maybe go make sure. Or don't. It's fine. Your marriage, bro. Your funeral. Get a load of this guy.
You ever think about the fact that when you're married,
Yep. Let me think about that. Done. It's already happened.
think about your wedding, right?
My wedding day.
Yeah. All of those people in that room will probably never...
Yeah, I was outside. Mine was outside. No room.
It was in a tent.
Well, the ceremony wasn't, but yeah, the reception was.
But the reception in the tent.
Okay.
All of those people in that tent.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
Those people will never all be in the same room again. Probably. Until you or Anissa dies.
That's true.
Yeah.
But even then, probably not.
You think?
I think there's people that were in that room that will be dead before we're dead. One of us dies.
You know, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about how old some of those folk are. Yeah. All right. Got me there. Those people will never be in the same room together.
They will never be again. Plus, I'm sure there's people there who maybe we might not be friends with anymore in 60 years when we die. Or when holy frig! Oh, I thought it was a snake. There's some snakes around here. Don't let that mess with this. Not you.
Okay.
I'm not talking about you.
I was worried. There are snakes around here, though. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Because if you do, it's painful, and you have to go to the hospital to get it untwisted.
Yeah, and then the doctor looks at you and he goes,
how did you get testicular torsion?
How'd you do this?
How'd you get this all twisted?
Doing a bunch of cannonballs into the pool?
Oh, I love cannonballs into the pool.
You do it too much and too
Did
wrong?
you get testicular torsion?
You can.
No way.
I know someone who did. I won't say who.
You won't say who?
I won't say who.
I almost did.
I won't say who.
I won't say who
but
either.
Someone I know
got it doing that.
May or may not have received testicular torsion. Received it as gift.
As a gift from doing too many cannonballs.
Too many cannonballs.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Too many cannonballs consecutively or over a prolonged period of time.
I
don't really know what
happened there. I don't think
there.
it's quantity. I think it's quality. I think you do a couple wrong cannonballs and it just yeah, catch it on the wrong way.
Ooh, that must be painful.
Ugh, that's gotta hurt. Okay. With that grackle.
That
or
was a
whatever
common grackle. Oh, the dog didn't like it. Actually, that's not a common grackle.
No, I don't think it is. What
that's
is that?
That's far too.
Where are you? What are you?
I don't know. It sounds nice though.
It does. Get your bird book.
Oh my goodness! It's white.
What? No, it's not. Where do you see it?
Oh, it's a blue jay.
Oh, it's a blue jay.
I was gonna say I knew that call as a blue jay.
It is.
Oh, dude, I love. That's a big
pretty.
blue jay
It's
too.
Pretty.
Dude, I haven't seen a blue jay in so long.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen a blue jay. And I was gonna say I recognize that. I recognize that. You're so funny. I recognize that call too, and that's what it is. It's a blue jay.
I did too, but you know what? I've never internalized it. I'm going to try and internalize it. Blue jay.
Yeah.
That's a blue jay
It's
call.
a blue jay. It's that like loud sort of squawk.
Yeah, but not quite crow.
No, it's not. Crows are. I want to say not higher pitched. I feel like they're lower pitched a little bit.
Yeah, they are lower.
Oh, I'm so glad that we got to see a blue jay.
It sounds like he's laughing at us.
I haven't seen them in so long. Where'd he go? Do you see him?
I lost him.
Yeah, I lost him.
I think he's right above.
Yeah. Oh, I love blue jays. I love birds. Isn't this just so serene?
There he is. He's fine. He's. You see him?
Oh,
See
yeah,
that movement?
yeah.
That's awesome.
He's so. It's just. Isn't this serene, guys? Isn't this just amazing and so peaceful? We're looking at birds. We got to see a blue jay. You don't get to see blue jays a lot.
You don't get to see blue jays that often.
I find that blue jays. Golly, I find that blue jays are kind of like rare, you know.
It's just so hard. It's like, isn't that serene? Isn't it beautiful outside? What the frick is that? What, a bug in nature?
It was a big bug trying to land on me.
What was it?
A fly.
You think it was
perhaps
a fly?
Of the deer or horse variety?
I thought perhaps it was a dragonfly.
That was not a dragonfly. Their wings make a way different noise than that. It sounds like something kind of getting stuck together. Like there's like two wings are flapping together at the speed of light.
Jack was that?
Oh, it's an Eastern Massasauga rattlesnake. It's right behind you. Can't you hear it?
An Eastern Massasauga rattlesnake?
The rattlesnake. It's right there. Look at how far that clam has traversed in
Which
a
one?
circle.
What an idiot. Doesn't even know where he's going.
Do they traverse based on like a current, or can they actually move themselves?
They propel little bits of water. They have a water intake, and then it's just like...
Yeah? Is that how
yeah,
it goes?
I think so.
Cool.
That's how I've seen... you ever see, like, I think it's mollusks do that? You can see there's footage of it, and they kind of, like, dance along the bottom of water.
It's hard to imagine them as living creatures.
It is. They're basically rocks with meat.
Yeah.
Meat-filled rock.
That just somehow is like sentient enough to move.
Well, not sentient, but...
And sentient enough.
I don't think it has a brain. I think it's got a...
That how does it know to move and where to go? It's just moving around for fun?
It might have I think it's just... Because a sea urchin is alive. I looked it up once when I was trying to justify whether or not I was going to eat sea urchin. Because I've never had uni at a sushi spot where I would trust it. And I had the opportunity once, and I saw it on the menu. I was like, ooh, maybe I will. Kind of a fancy spot. And I was like, but that's an animal. I don't eat animals. I'm a vegetarian. Am I a phony? And I looked it up of like biology of a sea urchin. And the graphic was like sea urchin cut in half, so outside, bit of a circle. Spines. Inside was just, I don't remember what they called the flesh, and it was literally just mouth, butthole, 1 2.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's it.
It just zips right down.
Yeah.
How do they get nutrients from that? There's a little microvilli on the
yeah,
side?
something.
Wow.
But I'm like, that's enough. I could probably eat that.
No,
right?
You did.
I didn't.
No, you decided you didn't feel right about it?
Honestly, it was not even that. I was just like, I think Maddie and I want to go to Japan one day.
Right.
And I've already kind of made peace that if we go to Japan, like, I'm going to have fish.
That makes sense.
And I'm like, I'm not going to, why am I just rushing this?
That's fair.
When it probably still won't be that good. Like Toronto.
And you can have it in Japan where it'll
that's
definitely
the thing.
be
like,
good.
Toronto's not on an ocean.
Yeah.
It's on a lake. I know this
has been imported.
Yeah, it's not going to be as fresh as it would have been. So why am I spending? First off, it was like $50.
Holy moly.
It was expensive.
That's
and
crazy.
Second, it's probably not going to be that good. And I also am like, I'm kind of cheating the system a little bit.
That's fair.
When I've already made my own moral guideline.
That's fair.
So I didn't do it.
I'm proud of you. Would you eat a clam? Assuming it's not like disgusting.
In Japan.
What if I like cracked that clam one right now? Would you eat it?
No. I honestly...
Because it's living or because it's gross? Or because both?
Bit of both.
Yeah.
When I ate meat, I looked at people like eating oysters, and they're like, they're so decadent. You just got to scrape it with a knife, and then you do one of these.
Yeah.
In one go. And you
like,
just shuck
what's
it back.
His face from Mr. Bean?
Yeah. You just shuck it back in one go and try not to gag as the mucousy membrane
that's gross.
I'm like, I never got it. I never understood it. It never seemed...
You know what doesn't make sense to me is caviar.
Caviar I kind of get, and I don't know why.
Freaks me out. Fish? Isn't it fish eggs?
Yeah.
Gross.
See, now that's a weird thing, because my brain still... I see fish eggs, and I go, I can't eat that.
Yeah.
But it's egg. I eat egg.
That's true. You eat egg.
I eat egg.
Is it unfertilized eggs? Obviously.
Yeah. So it's just...
It's the same as egg. So the line is drawn at animal, not animal byproducts for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like honey, you'll still eat honey.
Of course. Love honey.
Okay.
That's the line between vegan and vegetarian is
vegans, they have no byproduct.
Usually.
But some people
do honey
because they're
Vegans.
phonies.
Yeah.
They go, it's awful to get their byproducts unless it's a honeybee.
Well,
then we don't care because honeybees, frick them. Let's just smoke them up, make more honey, freaks.
Okay, so first off, can I just justify smoke? I asked Adam, not
who's
the
Adam?
Adam,
the conservationist guy.
He does, yeah.
He's got like a PhD in something.
I don't think he has a PhD,
environmental, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He's got a lot of school in environmental crap.
He deals with bugs and fish, and specifically the diet of one fish, which is mostly bugs. But I asked him once about the smoking of bees, and he went, "No, it's nothing. All it is it just gets in the way of their pheromone receptors, and so that they don't have directional ability. So they're just like, I'm just gonna sit because I don't know where I'm going. So it's not like they're like in the bee movie.
So it makes them lost
enough that they just sit down. It puts them.
And then they make honey.
But he was saying like in the bee movie when they get smoked out in that one scene, they're like. It shows the bees like...
Right. Well, I'm not saying that they're like gasping for air.
But
it seems kind of mean.
I don't...
to mess with their directional ability.
He was like, I don't think they even notice it, to be honest.
That's fair. They just go, where the hell am I?
The other...
Margaret! Are you here?
I can't see you.
That's fair.
I think
it's like when an ant is walking and you just run your finger in front of the ant and he gets, oh, what the hell? I lost my scent trail.
Yeah.
And then you burn him with a magnifying glass.
That I don't.
I love doing that.
You ever burn an ant with a magnifying glass?
No, of course not. Are you kidding me? I cry if I hit an animal with my car.
Okay, yeah, me either.
I can't kill an animal.
I would never.
I don't have it in me unless it's for food.
Then I would. Ants. I've burned a couple ants.
You're an awful human being. I've never burned an ant. I would never kill an animal for sport, ever. Like I can't. If I hit a butterfly,
go hunting.
It's not for sport.
Kind of a little.
It's not. It's for food.
Yeah, but the rush, the sports. There is a sport involved.
Yeah, but I'm not. When I say kill for sport, I mean
purely for sport.
Purely for no reason other than killing it.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
So,
if
I told you after I roasted those ants with a magnifying glass, I popped them into my little mouth.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Of course, then you're eating food. It's the same as me going and shooting like a pheasant and then eating it.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, as long as like to me. Now, here's the thing. I think burning an ant with a magnifying glass is a slightly less humane way to kill it than just popping it in the head with a shotgun. But I mean,
popping an ant in the head with a shotgun.
No, popping a pheasant in this case with a shotgun to stick with my current.
I don't know if that's true. If that ant is getting blasted with a laser.
And is it dying right away?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't remember.
Or does it squirm around for a little bit?
Honestly, I'm going to be real. I don't even remember if I actually did that. I feel like I did, but I don't remember.
He doesn't even remember.
I don't even
They're
remember.
so minuscule to him. He doesn't even care. Listen, if I hit anything that is remotely living with my car, I literally, you can ask Anissa, I get sad for the next 40 kilometers of the drive. I'm just torn up.
I hate to tell
on
you,
the way up
running over 1 million ants.
Shut the hell up. Don't say that.
If you step on an ant, do you get sad?
Yes, I deliberately avoid them when I'm walking.
Okay, you kill a spider? No, because spiders are vile.
Well, spiders are in a subcategory. They're not living things to me. They're vile creatures.
You hit a snake, you said?
I wouldn't hit a snake.
With your car, if it happened?
No, I'd be sad.
I don't
like snakes,
sad.
but snakes are. I'm scared of snakes when they're near me, but I still have a respect for snakes as a magnificent, cool creature that can move with their legs. And so if I kill one of those for no reason, why? Especially a lot of them are endangered.
What if it was coming at you?
Oh yeah, then it's a self-defense thing.
But
if is it gonna hurt me?
You don't know. It's a snake. You can't read its mind.
No, but I'm like, is it a garter snake or is it like a Eastern Massasauga rattlesnake?
It is a snake. Okay, let's paint this picture. Let's do this. We're getting into moral ground here.
Okay, let's get into moral ground.
Snake, you're walking.
What kind of snake?
I'm gonna paint a picture to you.
Okay, paint it.
You're walking. Snake about
yay high.
Yeah, that's how high it is off the ground.
Okay,
Comes
thank you.
soaring in.
Okay, thanks.
That's how long it is.
Okay.
It's bright green. You've never seen a snake like this before.
Okay.
And
I already know the answer before you even go into it, but yeah, keep going.
It's doing this as you're walking, sees you, and then starts
coming at me.
Yeah.
Oh, killing it. First of all.
Yeah.
Bright green in reptiles, usually not a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're in the rainforest, you see a bright green frog, you touching that? Not a chance.
No.
I
Why? Would.
You would touch a bright green frog in the rainforest?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't probably have poison on its skin?
No, it wouldn't. Because green doesn't, I don't think green to me speaks to venom. Green to me speaks to blending in. That seems like a camouflage thing. The bright colored frogs that are red and green, or not green, red and blue and orange.
All right, but even any color to me that is bright. You said bright green. You didn't just say green like a leaf.
I did.
Yeah, I'm thinking neon green's coming at me. But that, I'm killing it because it's like if I'm a cop and I've got a gun pointed at you and you reach into your pocket, well, there could be a gun in there, so I better fire 9 warning shots just in case.
Naturally.
So that's the same kind of thing where it's like, this green snake scares me. I don't know what this green snake is. The fact that it saw me and is coming at me implies that it means danger.
Okay.
It's not coming to give me a high five.
What if it was brown?
See, if it was brown, I would take an extra second.
Yeah, but you're still killing it.
To check it out.
Coming at you?
If it looks like a garter snake, but if it's coming at me, probably still kill it. If it's got any little bit of pattern on it, dead.
Even knowing that factoid that we just read, that the only venomous snake in Ontario.
Are we in Ontario in this scenario?
Yeah.
You never specified that.
You're walking along one of these trails.
All right, well, there's a chance it could be an Eastern Massasauga rattlesnake, so I'll kill it. I'm also
blue.
This is also fair because I have a little bit of a fear
I know you do.
of snakes, so
not little.
there's a bias
Not
coming
little.
in. Like
any reptile or amphibian.
If a chipmunk is running at me that's bright green, I probably still wouldn't kill the chipmunk.
You wouldn't kill a bright green chipmunk.
Oh, you know, I want to see what's going on.
It's bright green.
Well, maybe I might kill it and then eat it.
And
hopefully.
it's walking, and then it turns, looks at you, and starts running at
that's
you.
fair.
You're kicking that thing.
Can't kick it. I'll already be dead. But that's my mindset.
Okay.
Do you have any more dilemmas to share with me?
Well, I'm just confused why you don't just run away, because that was an option.
Okay, well, I guess you didn't really specify. You made it sound like I have nowhere to go. You made it sound like turns to you, starts running, and it's
There's
like
always a
I'm
choice.
up against the wall.
There's always a
like
choice.
you never specified that's like I'm in an open field
I
and I
literally
have a
said you're
chance to
walking
run
along
away.
a trail.
You did not say trail.
I did.
Run it back.
Run it back. I said trail.
You didn't say trail.
I said trail.
You said you're walking. And then a snake.
Yeah,
You see a snake.
You're walking and the wall behind you is
and I'm in
following
Ontario.
you. Yeah.
Okay, see that's important, because then if it's colorful, then maybe I'm not worried unless somebody.
Unless somebody in this scenario, I'm like,
unless
you're in
somebody-
the Amazon rainforest.
Well, I mean, if I'm
strange creature
if I'm in
approaches.
any strange, if I'm in any country that isn't Ontario, then I'm killing it because I don't know what the snakes are like in that country. Like when I was in Italy, we were walking on this hike, and up ahead of us, this big black snake cut across the trail, and we got real scared. Probably harmless. I don't know, though. It could be a venomous black snake in Italy. I don't know what the snakes are like in Italy. I'm up on the mountain. I've got no service. What am I supposed to do? So we got scared.
So you killed it?
No, it ran away, but we eventually made it through. But we did it very carefully.
Tiptoe. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, it made like a cartoon noise.
Music started playing. Dum, ba-dum, ba-dum,
Yes,
bum,
exactly
bum,
like that.
ba.
Exactly like that. Anyways.
Yeah.
Then the snake looks back.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
How much time we got left?
I don't know. Go check. I feel like we've been recording for either 40 minutes or 20.
Give me an exact number.
I feel like we've been recording for a bit. I don't know. It's hard to tell. 37 minutes.
42.
42. I should have had
Close.
40.
You were right on the 40. You should have stuck with your initial gut feeling.
Can I ask why you're so afraid of amphibian and reptile?
I don't know. They're kind of slimy and gross.
Just because they seem...
They seem dangerous.
Yeah.
They seem like they want to hurt you. It's like a chipmunk doesn't seem like it wants to hurt you.
Now, I will say, snakes, I give you a pass on. Because
and snakes especially, because their movement is unnatural.
It's not even that. I believe, from my
They
knowledge...
are way too fast.
From my knowledge of development in psychology, I believe all of us human beings just have it built in to be afraid of. I think if you put a snake in front of a baby, the baby cries.
Right.
Like
I think
it's innate.
I think because
from
they
way back.
move so friggin' weird.
Maybe. I think it's just
From way back when that snake made us eat that damn apple.
No, that's... I don't think that's what the scientists think.
That's probably what they're thinking.
I think it's more just...
They're probably thinking back into Adam and Eve when they made him eat the apple. Her ate the apple. Who ate the apple first? I don't remember. The apple.
That's
but
probably
no,
what
here's
it
the
is.
thing.
That's
I
probably
think
what it is.
snakes move unnaturally, and there's something about them. It's like the same reason, like the uncanny valley, like the same type stuff, where you're freaked out by like things that are almost human but aren't, and everyone goes, "Oh, it's because maybe we saw something in our evolution that looked like human but wasn't." Shut the hell up! It's because they're freaky looking and they move kind of weird.
I think though,
And I think it's the same thing with snakes.
but that doesn't.
They're too fast, Judah. Why can they move so fast?
But like,
They don't have no legs.
I get that. But a baby doesn't cry when it sees a bird for the first
Yeah,
time.
but birds aren't freaky.
They are kind of.
No,
though.
they're not.
If
Birds
you've
are
never
cute.
seen a bird, and all you've seen is bipeds walking on 2 feet, and all of a sudden
Yeah,
something
but then
goes.
like what are we talking? Like a goldfinch or like a hawk?
I just mean if you put a bird.
If you
in
put
front
a
of baby-
goldfinch, an American goldfinch
Yeah.
in front of a baby, I don't think they cry.
I
But if you
know.
put an Eastern Massasauga rattlesnake in front of a baby, I think they freaking
They
cry.
do, but I'm asking why.
Because they freaky, they
I don't
move
think
all
it's by the
weird.
movement though, because
And they're
birds
slimy
move
and
weird in
gross.
comparison to that baby's knowledge as well. You know what I
Not
mean?
the same type of weird though. Not unnatural. What? What?
I saw something, dude.
No.
Oh, it's just that little bug, I think.
Okay.
I saw some
Don't
movement.
do that.
I did, dude. I saw this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it was that bug, but I saw this in the water. I didn't see anything, but I saw the ripple do this
That's terrifying.
and just V out.
Okay, let's do a quick
Snake
surroundings check.
Raggle check.
Here's the thing, though. The baby can rationalize in their brain that it's an animal walking on legs. So we walk on
I'm
legs.
talking about a bird flying.
Flying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you put a little bird in front of them.
I did this. Yeah, flap. That's what I'm saying. Flying
Okay,
is
wait,
on that, but
wait.
I don't think.
But even then, I think they could rationalize it.
I don't think they can. Babies don't
How
even
old of
know
a
you're
baby
still
are we
there
talking about?
when you cover up your face.
How old of a? Oh yeah, but that's object permanence. We're not talking about object permanence.
I'm just
We're
saying.
talking about what is inherently built into them that they
Can I
understand.
go back to the core point, which is I'm giving you,
You
a
know what?
pass
Go
on
back
being
to the
afraid
core
of
point.
snakes.
Okay, there's something built into our psychology.
Yes.
Okay, continue. But the rest, lizards and frogs. Okay,
Turtle.
it's a spectrum.
Turtle.
Okay, see.
No, not a sea turtle, just
No,
turtle.
see, you've
No, not sea, just
Shut
any turtle.
The hell oh, I see. See, here's what I was gonna say.
That's what-
You've reached the other end of the spectrum.
Turtle fine.
No, not necessarily fine. Mostly fine, unless it comes at me. And then, so get this. Imagine it's a spectrum of fear, right?
I'm picturing
You have not no fear,
Yeah.
but less fear to most fear.
Okay, can we map this out?
We can map it out if you want.
What? Give me
On
least
here?
fear. Least fear.
Okay, so least fear over
Yeah.
here, most fear.
Yeah. Give me
Snakes.
start least.
Okay,
least-
but I have to set the range.
Snakes.
Snakes are most fear.
Okay.
Turtles are least fear
Can I-
in the reptile department.
It include reptile and amphibian.
And amphibian.
Can I include
Turtles.
So snake is higher than a Komodo dragon.
Yes,
Okay.
because they're freaky. Komodo dragon is very close behind,
Yeah. Okay.
as are all lizards.
Yeah.
So you've got snake,
Yeah.
snake with legs, which is a lizard, and then turtle
Yeah.
over here, frog.
Okay.
Wait, I have to figure out if it's on the screen or not. Is it on the screen?
It should be. I don't know.
We'll see. Maybe frog somewhere, on the least scared half.
Yeah.
Scared of them, but not as much as a snake.
Yeah. Of course.
But still scared of them.
Now I'm gonna.
And then turtles, like once you if you get into the species, you can do a whole other
Of course.
line. Of
course, 'cause like a
snapping turtle is terrifying.
Yeah. Stamming
But
turtle
like a little
scarier than
painted turtle?
frog. Stamming turtle scarier than
Yes,
a frog.
but
Okay.
a painted turtle, not that scary.
Okay. Salamander, because it's not really lizard.
No, see, salamander, I'd put
That's basically.
slightly above frog, only because they move so damn fast,
Yeah.
and that freaks me out a little bit.
Chameleon, because I know it's a lizard,
Nah,
but kind of
it's
fun.
with the lizards.
Really?
Less than a Komodo dragon and all
Of
other
course.
lizards.
What?
It was a leaf wrapped around me. I got scared. Yeah. If you do, it's the least of all
Okay.
of the lizards.
Yeah.
Probably closest to like neutral
Like
fear.
Gecko, bearded dragon. What are we?
No, bearded dragon, terrifying.
Really?
Scary.
Itty bitty little creatures.
Scary.
They're pets.
They look scary. You bring
What
those
about
things near
have
me.
you- Have you? What kind of bird is that?
Goldfinch.
Is it?
95% sure. Or red-winged blackbird.
Have you seen those birds, the frilled lizards? Where they?
Yes, terrifying.
Did you know that they don't even bite you?
They just scare you?
They're just trying to scare you. I've seen videos of people walking and it like runs up at their legs and it's just like, and it's like wagging its little arms trying to scare you away and it just does nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not like the dinosaurs where it shoots the
Well,
ink at
no,
you?
that's a dinosaur.
Scary.
You know, so I don't even think that dinosaur
No,
does
that's
that.
terrifying. Those ones that run with the oh, that's horrifying. If that thing ran at me,
It's scary.
so scary.
But
I don't care if they do nothing.
okay, that's what I was gonna say. Even knowing that, like,
No.
that
The-
rational thought jumps
The
away.
rational thought just goes away. It's not comforting.
Okay, so I'm trying to think if there's any other like reptile adjacent critters or amphibian. What about like a little axolotl?
What is that?
It's like an amphibian. It looks kind of like a salamander, but it's got a face that kind of smiles and it's got like three little
And does
gills
it
off its
swim?
side. It kind of goes like
Swims more.
Yeah,
I don't
a
know.
little bit.
Probably with frogs, between frogs and turtles.
Okay.
Crocodiles, terrifying.
Okay, wait, tortoise. Big tortoise.
Not snapping?
No, tortoise.
Probably close to like frogs.
I love a tortoise.
It's because they're so big. They freak me out.
There's a dude in Japan.
I like little turtles.
Who's like, I think in his 80s, and he's got a tortoise that is like...
That's crazy. That's scary.
And they just walk around their little Japanese town together. And the tortoise is probably like 50, 60, 80 years old.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Sea turtles are cute. I really like painted turtles. We got a lot of them around.
They are cool.
Around Ontario.
Little box turtle.
And they just kind of... They're always perched up on like a log, and then you get a little too close, and they go, holy frick, and they jump under the water.
Okay, toad versus frog, which is scary.
Toad.
I agree. They're weird.
Frogs are far cuter than toads.
Yeah.
And toads, just like... Someone told me when I was a kid that if you touch toad, you get warts.
I heard that too, but I don't think that's
I don't think it's true, but...
I still don't want to touch it.
But every time I see a toad, I just think that I'm going to
I've
get
picked up
warts.
toads, and every time I do, I go, gosh, I hope this isn't the time.
Yeah,
As if I'm going to get warts.
Yeah, I think like it's one of those things that I know in my mind is a hoax, but I'm still kind of scared.
I just think it's anti-witch propaganda. That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
I think witches and toads are like associated together, and we go, ew.
Right.
Which nose has a wart on it? It's probably from the freaking toad.
True.
I think that's where it comes from, probably.
Okay. Well, it still scares me.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think that's a reasonable scale. I think, though, here's what I think. I think your scale is probably, honestly, the same as everybody else's. However, your scale is a microcosm in the larger fear scale of just all fears, and yours from no fear to lots of fear. Your little reptile amphibian fear scale is higher on the fear scale than everyone else. But
Yes.
I don't think anyone would argue with you, for the most part, that like a frog is less scary than a snake.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think everything...
I'm just more scared of amphibians and reptiles
in
overall
general,
than most people are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's get over that and go swim in this snake-infested water. Go take a dip.
Okay.
Let's
end the podcast with some serenity.
Unless
Let's
a
hope
snake
there's
comes,
no
and then I'm gonna
dang
scream so
hole
loud.
snakes. Thanks for listening to the Barely Cool podcast. And
Roll the credits. Roll the credits over.
Just roll the credits. End it. Bloop. I've been barely cool for
Roll the credits.
I've been barely cool for a while, cool with a wanker and a smile, but I'm cooler than you, or with or without buzz. I've started, this is really hard for me. Well, I'll stop myself if nobody else does.
movie, and they were never seen again. They never came out of the water. The root monster got them. Oh, they put it right there. Stop. I can't see. Banana. So the water's gotta get through here and go around it. Oh, this is this is here. This will lead you over here, and this is
Wait, let me wave with you.
okay, see you later. Oh, this is you could swim to the beach. Oh, easy. All right, we gotta go stop that camera. And the recorder. Oh, true. Oh.